What's up, guys? Mark at Wiccan FPV. Just thought I would do a little short video. I'm not able to do a build video all the way through, but I thought I'd make maybe 2 or 3 little short clips here, short videos showing what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and the progress. I've got the motors mounted. They are soft mounted on 3D printed motor mounts. I have got the dressing on, shrink tape both ends. Use zip ties here around the frame right at the body to help support all this. And I bring each one of the motors wires around the standoffs and come in like this. So when I just try to make the build neat, so when the flight stack is on, it's a really clean looking build. You know, you don't have those and it helps in protection, because if you have those wires looped and coming out this side, they will catch on stuff, you know. So I think it makes the builds neater and stuff. But just thought I'd do a little video here showing my progress. This is going to be a GPS quad. There's the RDQ GPS. I've pretty much got the whole quad built in my head so far, other than the GPS. I'm struggling to try to figure out where to, and I had to trim those arm pads down. They're these arms are so skinny, I had to trim the pads. But the only thing I'm struggling with is where I can mount the GPS. Another thing I'm going to do on this build is I run dual batteries a lot. You know, seems like most guys I see on YouTube will just get like one 6S 2500 or 6S 1800 or something and sling it on the top or sling it on the bottom and go on. But I personally like running smaller batteries and running duals, running top and bottom. And I've done that with quite a few of my builds up here. I've done that with the Wizard, and I've done that with this CO1 frame. Gives you a lot longer flying time, and on this 7-inch that would be nice. I just want the option to be able to do it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to come out to try to keep the voltage drop down. I'm using this 10 gauge. I'll be coming up. These are going to be really short. It's going to be mounted right here, coming up with 10. Matter of fact, no, I ain't neither. That 10 gauge is just crazy overkill. I'm going to find some 14. That 10 is going to be too big. 14 is going to be plenty, because I'm only going to come out probably 1.5 inches right out of the top plate with an XT60. And my plan is having it capable of running dual batteries without having to run some kind of external pigtail. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to solder this jewel like this right here. I'm going to solder that in real solid, and then I'm going to, if I can point and hold all this and show you this, I'm going to solder my 14 gauge wires right to the top of each one of these and just come right on up into the top plate. And then this is all easy accessible back here. My TBS Unify will be laying right here, And see if I can get down here where you can see this. This will be way above the TBS Unify. See that? And then this will have this plug, and all you will have to have is this BNC plug to XT60 adapter, real small. And anytime I want to run dual packs, I can put my finger right up in the frame, plug it right into that BNC. The cable will come and run right under between this and down to the bottom battery. I've actually got a few 6S packs that just has the BNC connector on it, so I'll probably fix me a dedicated battery to where I won't have to run any adapters. I don't like running adapters because you'll get degraded performance. You know, you'll lose ohms every time you make a connection. So I'll fix me up a battery with this BNC connection to where just come right up the bottom anytime I want to run dual batteries. And the another good thing about this is long range, you're going to have double protection, to where if you just had one battery and you was to clip a side of a tree and knock your battery off, but you're still level in flight, you lose power, you're going to crash. Having dual battery connections, you can sling one battery off and still have a backup battery to be able to get back. It's just double protection, and I like it a lot. So this is how I'm going to set this one up. And when you don't want to run dual packs all the time, this is small, no weight, out of the way, and easy accessible to plug in 2 packs. So I'll get back to it, guys, and hope you enjoy the progress. I'm just not set up to do a build video like Bardwell and these other guys. It's too much time consuming. I don't do this for money. Too time consuming and too aggravating editing. So I just give you what I can, you know. I will say this. I want to comment on this right here. All these motors, 2306 hype trains, the Edge, the Vortex 2207s, 2650 kVs. To me, all these is high-end motors, really expensive motors. And I have to be honest, out of every batch, you guys know how you can mount your motors to your frames and spin it up with your fingers, and you can hear that motor. You can hear how tight and how good and everything, and then there'll be one that has got some vibration to it that don't sound the same, don't spin up the same. You can just tell that that's a bad motor. And I've got one on this frame that generates a lot of noise, a bad motor, and it's hard to get 4 motors that's good. Same way with this Vortex motors, did me the same way, paying that kind of money, and one of them has got a lot more noise. You can hear it spinning it up and feeling it. But this iFlight motors that I turned this old wizard into 6S, 2206s, 1850 kV. I fly this on 6S, and that 1800 and some kV, I love the response and PID tuning. That's why I went high kV on this 7-inch. But all them motors, tight, sounds good, feels good, flies good, no noise in beta flight compared to these hype trains and these other ones expensive. The same way with these, every one of these, yeah, I don't think y'all can hear that. all these is tight, sounds so clean, good. I'm calling it right now, guys. I've been in this for a long time, quite a few years. Spent a lot of money on all this hype train and Rotor-Riot stuff and this, that, and other. And I've learned my lesson. It took a lot of money for me to learn my lesson. But this old country boy right here is an iFlight fan now. From motors to frames, iFlight has got it going on. And if they pay attention, if they keep up their quality control like they're doing and keep producing such products, I feel they have a shot at causing, let's put it this way, causing a lot of trouble to some others in the industry, making it hard on the pocketbook. But you guys take care, and I'll maybe tomorrow, next day, the more I get done, I'll maybe make another video here showing showing some of my build. But thanks for watching Wicked FPV. Take care.